Damn it, Billy, it's dead. Let it go.
The first in tonight's quartet of Derek Jarman films is his gothic, moody interpretation of Shakespeare's The Tempest, with Toyle Wilcox as Miranda. That's after the break, here on 4.
The first thing a stuntman learns, belief is everything.
I've never been afraid of heights, ever. I guess I have a pretty healthy fear of death.
You conquer fear through knowledge. 1 centimeter this way or that way, and it's 400 miles down. I've got to know this car is going to deliver. Control! I'm a control freak! When I ask it to do something, it responds. I think my stunts are crazy.
Hi guys, how'd you like a promotion?
Promotion?
free cinema tickets. There are 15,000 pairs of free instant win Odeon cinema tickets to be won in lucky packs of quavers, plus a million other free prizes. Can you make that work in 20 seconds?
There are 15,000 pairs of free instant win Odeon cinema tickets to be won in lucky packs of quavers, plus a million other free prizes.
Easy, no problem.
I'm often told I'm far too talkative, so I'm going to say absolutely nothing about Birdseye's rather delicious Italiano bake from their new fish cuisine range. Nothing about this prime fillet of fish, the plump tomatoes, the fromage frais, not a dicky bird about the sweet red peppers, the onions, the garlic and the parmesan that go into this Italiano bake. Nor that it serves two consenting adults. Actions speak louder than words.
Only fish worth talking about passes the bird's eye.
There now follows a party political broadcast.
Definitely a dry blackthorn day.
More and more people have the power to stop worrying about stains like red wine.
What? A splash of colour quite suits you.
It's new Persil Power, and it has a unique accelerator that powers out stains faster than any powder we've ever made. New Persil Power gets more tough stains out first time, first wash.
You're not taking the light bulbs.
Listen, every bit helps. I'll soon be organising a telethon to cover our monthly bills.
Well, console yourself with the money we'll save with that national, home movers deal.
I should think so, too. With the amount of money they've had out of me over the years, you could buy enough of these to give Blackpool Town an inferiority complex.
Skinflint.
OK, Gov, we're ready to go.
Now, you will give the removal men a tip.
Yes. Never put a light bulb in your back pocket.
Hi, I'm Rich Quattrone, and I'm here at what some people believe to be one of the most beautiful resort hotels in the world, the Hotel del Coronado, on Coronado Island, just off the coast from San Diego. The views here are just tremendous, and the weather, well, it's almost always perfect. And just standing here, you can feel the tradition and imagine the kings and queens and world celebrities who've stolen a few moments away from the limelight since 1888. Now, Pioneer, being somewhat of a celebrity in our own field, decided that this might be a fitting place for our West Coast product show. A time that we can steal a few moments to introduce our new products directly to our dealers and distributors. The Zoom crew brought their cameras in for an inside look. This hotel may be bathed in the fine tradition of relaxation, but I can assure you Pioneer won't rest until the new programs and products are introduced with all the energy and excitement that's possible. Matt Nelson is inside the Grand Hall, so let's go see if we can find him. Oh, and by the way, welcome to Zoom.
Watch the picture, listen to the tune. Everybody ready, it's time for Zoom.
Yes, Rich, there is a lot of electricity in the air. It's Pioneer's West Coast dealer show. All their new products, their best stuff. Cassette decks, compact disc players, receivers, amplifiers, laser disc players, still the best way to watch movies in the luxury of your own home, and projection televisions. Speak of the devil. We were here earlier when there weren't quite as many people around, and we took a closer look, and we want you to take one too. This is Pioneer's simple style, lighted, remote control. No more fumbling around in the dark to change the channel. But what's really exciting is what's on the other end. A new Pioneer projection television, part of a new series of TVs called ProVision. Now, ProVision means a lot of things. A new lens system that makes the picture brighter and more focused. Without getting into too much technical talk, ProVision televisions use a larger magnification lens. You've heard the expression, you're watching the tube. Well, with the Pioneer projection TV, what you're really watching is 3 cathode ray tubes, red, green, and blue, each with its own lens system. The new lens is larger and magnifies a greater portion of the picture tube, and this means greater clarity, more details. Oh, and there's another benefit. It has to do with the cabinet depth. This new projection TV may fit in some places where it wouldn't before. In a TV, we mentioned that all colors are made up of red, green, and blue. And these 3 colors need to converge, come together. In the factory, all Pioneer projection TVs are digitally converged, right on the production line. This used to be done by hand. Not anymore. Each Pioneer projection TV is automatically converged. It's a computer-aided process. A series of reference images are put on the screen. A video camera takes a picture of the pattern and compares it to one digitally stored in the computer. Then, the computer makes a series of adjustments and corrects, if necessary, the alignment of each tube. The result is a consistently perfect picture, no human error. A computer does the work, and it does it flawlessly. Okay, 3-line digital comb filter. I'll skip the rocket science stuff and I'll tell you this. All color TVs have a comb filter, but as you've probably guessed, some are better than others. And Pioneer's ProVision has developed technology in this area that virtually eliminates that annoying dot crawl, that vibration that can happen on screen when 2 colors meet. What I want to tell you is you can read more about this in Pioneer literature, but the bottom line is dot crawl is gone. End of story. A lot of customers are after simplicity, flexibility, but they still want the excitement of home theater. What's great is if they want the basics, it's all right here. A television and 5 amplifiers for Dolby Pro Logic surround sound. All that, one product. For a home theater, just plug in the speakers, the TV figures out the rest. One more thing. You've heard the film expression fade to black? With most television monitors, it's closer to fade to gray or fade to a reflection of yourself watching TV. With Pioneer projection TVs, a transparent black dye is mixed into the material that makes the screen. Now, the benefit is less of the light that is in your room bounces off the screen. Okay, a lot of good stuff to remember. A larger lens, which means a clearer, brighter picture and a shorter cabinet depth. A better focused picture right off the line with the computer's help. A 3-line digital comb filter, Dolby Pro Logic with 5 built-in amplifiers, a black screen for better contrast. All are a part of Pioneer's new line of ProVision projection TVs. But of course, it always comes down to the same darn thing, and that is, you got to go out and see it for yourself.
Hey, what's up?
Dinner's one thing, but getting into marriage, I mean, those are 2 definitely different things. Hey, what's up? Let me tell you something. Hollywood is no longer the center of the universe. Okay, well, it never really was. It's just that some people there thought the rest of us out here were watching paint dry or something. The fact is, an incredible new $2.2 million recording complex called Bad Animal Studios has just been completed in Seattle. It's the realization of a lifetime dream commissioned by Ann and Nancy Wilson of the group Heart. Behind all those things you're looking at, they've hidden 40 tons of concrete and enough electronics to make the space shuttle look like a tinker toy. But most importantly, Pioneer, we're proud to say, was once again invited to design and build the speaker system through their TAD Products division. Okay, let's see, what else is happening? There's a new ad campaign coming up, new promotions, and you know what? There's a lot more really cool stuff happening at Pioneer. But I'm Jeanette O'Grady, and I gotta go. So I'm telling them, I couldn't believe it.
We've got a lot of fantastic product coming out right now that not only meets a lot of price points, it fills in a lot of niches in the marketplace. And because of that, I think you're going to find quite a bit of dealer interest this year on the product itself.
What
do you like best about the product line this year?
Oh, we got on-screen graphics and the receivers. We have DSP and the CD players. Just an awesome line.
Digital signal processing. Thank you very much.
They're seeing the products and leaving thinking, this is going to be something I can make some money with this year and excite consumers with this year.
The products sell themselves. They're very good prices.
Is Pioneer a good company to work with?
Oh yeah, they are. They're our biggest product line, and they make up over 30% of our business.
Why do they get such a large slice of the pie?
Great price and a great quality product.
You guys also do the karaoke. What's that all about?
Oh, that's the newest family entertainment. Just a fun thing where we sing along and we make our own videos. We produce the videos, license the songs, and it's just a great family entertainment for everybody to enjoy.
We talked a minute ago about how customers like to keep things simple. Well, here's an excellent way for the retail salespeople to help customers do just that. It's called the Home Theater Experience, or HTX. HTX is a special way Pioneer speakers are designed and packaged. The Home Theater Experience includes different combinations of satellite speakers plus a subwoofer. The number of speakers is up to the customer. They choose 2, 3, 4, or 5 satellite speakers plus the subwoofer. It depends on their needs.
The evolution of the new HTX series began at Pioneer in Japan, with the basic design and electronics of the speakers. The prototypes were then brought to our Long Beach, California headquarters, where our marketing managers and zone product trainers modified and optimized the design until the system was tuned for the American ear. This time-consuming process really paid off, giving us a competitive sound at a very affordable price.
A quick note about the subwoofer. It uses a dynamic distortion canceller. That's a technology from TAD, Technical Audio Devices, the Pioneer group that provides speakers for concerts and high-end studios and such. 2 5-inch woofers face in opposite directions. It's like a bicycle with toe clips. One leg pulls, the other leg pushes. It makes for a smoother ride. By working in opposite directions, they cancel out the kind of distortion subwoofers are prone to. So that about covers it. The home theater experience with sound so amazing. Well, you'd have to hear it to believe it. And there's more, a lot more. So many more products, it would be impossible to talk about them all. So, back to you, Rich.
Thanks, Matt. We'll leave you for now where we began, just outside of all that energy and excitement that's still going on inside. From here, we'll continue on, traveling to Miami to make our next product presentation. And as you, the retail salespeople, begin to see our products in your stores, I'd like you to take a special look at what Pioneer is offering this year. The product line is really phenomenal, and we hope that the tradition of success that we've enjoyed together will continue. That's it for now. I'm Rich Quattrone, and thanks for watching.
You can take away those old songs like My Sweet Adeline, Sweet Adeline. You can take away the way we hum and all those old pals of mine. You can take away those major chords and 4-part harmony, but please don't take my gusto from me. If you don't have Schlitz, you don't have gusto, brother, you don't have beer.
Oh, doesn't anybody give you your money's worth these days?
You asked for it. Your money's worth and more. The Toyota Corolla two-door sedan, Toyota's lowest priced car. If you can find a better built small car than Toyota, buy it. We bet you can't, because Toyotas are built with the economy and reliability you're asking for. Now's the time to see how much satisfaction you can get for your money.
Finally, I'm getting my money's worth.
More.
Ask for it, you got it, Toyota.
In the latter part of the 20th century, a medication was created that killed athlete's foot fungus on contact. This medication is found in Aftate for athlete's foot. Aftate relieves burning, itching, cracking. Aftate for athlete's foot. With a medication that kills athlete's foot fungus on contact.
I'm going to take the worst of these junk cars, give it a showroom finish, using no wax, with this incredible new product, Starbright. In 30 minutes, under a scorching sun, and without muscle, I'm going to give this car a dazzling shine that'll last up to a year. Starbright. It's like getting a paint job for $3.95. And you should see what it does to new cars and boats.
Starbright's Super Car Care line is available wherever automotive products are sold.
While the Duns sleep, an evil thing happens. A pasty film covers their mouths, teeth. They wake with the worst breath of the day.
Good morning.
Mouthwash. Scope?
I use mine.
Yours leaves your breath medicine-y. Smell. Not minty like Scope.
But mine clean.
Can't clean your mouth better than Scope.
All right. Clean?
Morning.
Scope fights bad breath, doesn't give medicine breath.
Whatever you do, that look just comes through. It's confidence, confidence. Millions of people each day help keep themselves dry the sure way. Take off your coat, America. Take off your coat to show.
Sure keeps me so dry, I can take off my coat with confidence. Most sprays go on wet and oily. Sure goes on dry and helps keep me dry all day.
Take off your coat to shore.
Don't forget to join us for the dazzling 1978 Miss Universe pageant, Monday, July 24th on CBS.
This is Bob Patterson getting ready to go to work. He doesn't have an ordinary job. When running's not on the programs are what he's running. He's a Marine. If you want a job that commands respect, if you want more out of life than a living, maybe you can be one of us. Talk to your local Marine recruiter or call this toll-free number. We'll listen.
Whoa. When Creighton Sanders reports with Live I-10, he really gets involved with his work.
This has got to be a first, probably in television history. Whoa.
He likes to be familiar with the sport.
You've been, take hold of him a minute.
Whoa, whoa. And Creighton just doesn't give up.
Easy. Whoa.
Until the story's complete.
And fellas, we're going to send it back to you. We'll be back a little later with all of today's sports news.
Creighton Sanders, a pace setter in sports.
Let's see if we can get him to stop, huh?
The Odd Couple, weekdays at 6:30.
United States National Bank?
Oh, yes.
I'm here for the 2 packages.
Packages. Oh, our 2 packages of services. One for savers with things like Gold Club and Save Insurance. The other for checkers with services like Frugal Check and Bonus Balance. Those are our 2 packages.
Swell. These are my 2 packages.
2 packages. Oh, I'm really sorry.
That's okay. I'll be right back for your 2 packages.
United States National Bank, where everything starts with you.
Take Sizzler's thick, juicy steak. Add tender, deep-sea lobster, and you've got the Sizzler's Steak and Lobster Special for only $2.99. From first bite to last, tender, juicy, buttery good. Now that's a special at $2.99 at the Sizzler.
Finally gonna paint, huh? It's gonna take 2 coats, you know that, don't you?
Ward's silicone latex paint covers in 1 coat, and it comes in 49 different colors.
Uh-oh, damn spot. It'll always blister.
Ward's silicone latex paint fights blistering.
Son, it's gonna fade.
Ward's silicone latex paint fights fading, and silicone makes it last.
You wanna know about paint? Ask an expert.
Our sentiments exactly. Silicone latex paint. Only Ward's has it.
Get out and find America.
Jeep Wagoneer takes the whole family off the beaten path with high ground clearance and power to spare. And now there's Quadra-Track automatic 4-wheel drive for super traction when you need it. Wagoneer, the big Jeep.
Get out and find America. For that you're gonna need a Jeep.
It takes guts to get there. Guts born and bred in a genuine Jeep.
Well, we're off to a swinging start. My song got cut off there. Oh well, we'll just start a couple minutes early tonight, shall we? Welcome to the Archiveland Public Domain Theater, and as far as I'm concerned, a very special edition. For one, this may be the only time you ever see a movie that's in color on this show. And also, it's considered one of the worst movies ever made. But I personally don't consider it one of the worst in that it is, to me, entertaining. Now, of course, tonight's movie is Eegah. We're finishing up the all too brief summer of Arch Hall Jr. tonight. But yes, this movie is objectively bad, but it's just entertaining. And it's one I can take just as well without MST3K. But yes, I'm sure there will be some amount of riffing going on in the chat section as this is going on. So anyway, I thought it would be appropriate, since tonight's movie was written and produced by, and co-starring at least, Nicholas Merriweather. We hear from the man himself. Now, of course, Nicholas Merriweather is actually Arch Hall Sr. And so Eegah appeared in this book. It kind of gained its first real bout of notoriety there. The 50 Worst Films of All Time, written by Harry Medved and Randy Medved, or what am I saying, Michael Medved, excuse me, under an alias. But anyway, this book came out in 1978, and Arch Hall Sr. passed away in 78, but they interviewed him. They actually were able to talk to him a bit. So anyway, I thought I would read the interview. It's about 3/4 of a page worth of interview, but I think it's probably best told by the man himself. But we do start off with a brief little setup from the Medved brothers here. So bear with me. This is going to be about 3 or 4 minutes. We arranged to meet Mr. Hall, Arch Hall Sr., for lunch one afternoon at Bob's Big Boy Hamburger Stand in beautiful downtown Burbank. We found him to be a tall, elegantly dressed gentleman with a gray beard, sparkling blue eyes, and a delightful sense of humor. And now it's going to be Arch Hall Sr. talking. The story for Eegah? I concocted it real quick, he told us. At the time that I first met Dick, Richard Keel, aka Eegah, he was a kind of a bouncer for a Western nightclub. He was looking for a place to stay, so he came over. I got one look at this man, he filled a whole doorway. So right away I had the idea to use him in a picture. The different ingredients came together to make the story. Marilyn Manning, who played Roxy, Arch Hall Jr.'s girlfriend in this, was a receptionist for a chiropractor who had rented an office from me. After Eegah, I used her in 2 or 3 other pictures. Now I'm going to interrupt here just a bit. Marilyn Manning was also dating Arch Hall Sr. at the time. So in case you're wondering why there was absolutely zero chemistry between Arch Hall Jr. and Roxy, that's part of it. That, and I think it was about a 15-year age difference. But anyway, let's pick up with the interview here. My son, Arch Hall Jr., had been in one of my pictures before. He always used to say, "Gee, Pop, I can't sing." But I told him that a lot of people had done well who didn't know how to sing. In Eegah, he worked for peanuts. He was only 16. After the film came out, I bought him a car later on. I had to sell my own car, borrow money, make exchanges, offer pay-you-laters to finance the thing. When I think of all the special deals, it was just Mickey Mouse all the way through. It ended up costing about $15,000, and not counting the lab costs. We loaded the equipment into trucks and drove out to the desert. We used every device we could possibly think of to make that picture. We actually had a lot of fun. I ended up having to direct, which I didn't want to do. I was also the cook, the runner after things, and so on. At first it was dreadful. I can't talk tonight. At first it was dreadful, just dreadful, like my reading. It was terribly hot, around 115 degrees. Whenever we saw something, we'd just shoot. We'd wander around, and some of the fellows almost got sunstroke. We shot a lot of film, and some of it didn't work out at all. We actually got sand in some of it. We also lost a lot of the sound. The sound man had told us that everything was okay, but in a lot of the scenes, he turned on playback instead of record by mistake. So an awful lot of the dialogue was dubbed. The actors had been ad-libbing all over the place, and we couldn't even remember what they said. It was murder. Really? Murder. I got a little off there. Anyway, for the voice of Eegah, I, Arch Hall Sr., did a lot of the dubbing. Grunting, incoherent noises, speaking some words in Sioux Indian, whatever. By hook or by crook, in desperation, I made that picture. It was my last hope for paying my debts from the project before. Unquote. Very long unquote. So anyway, Arch Hall Sr. also claimed that the movie ultimately made over $1 million, and I don't doubt it, actually. This got some pretty good mileage at drive-in theaters and on UHF TV for several years, but as I mentioned there, Arch Hall Sr. passed away in 1978, and the copyright for this movie was not renewed when it came up in 1990. So, of course, starting in the early 90s, it started to circulate quite a bit again. And anyway, let's jump back to the early 60s here, just briefly. As I mentioned, this movie mostly got its mileage on first release at drive-ins. And as a publicity stunt, Richard Keel, again, aka Eegah, the big caveman, the title character of this thing, would go around in his loincloth at a few showings, basically just scaring the hell out of people in their cars. And sometimes Arch Hall Jr. was there to have a little fun himself. So, yeah, there we go. Anyway, as for tonight's print of the movie, I'm going to disappoint some of you here. I am going to pull it from the Elvira Laserdisc, but I'm not going to play Elvira's wraparounds. That sounded dirty. There's an Elvira joke in there somewhere. But this is the best quality I've got, short of going to a much more recent and very much copyrighted fresh scan. Just in the last 3 years or so, it got a real full proper 2K scan, which seems kind of strange for a movie like this, but there you go. So anyway, I'm going to get started here. It is going to take me a minute, so I do have one more brief 1-minute commercial break lined up for here to give myself a chance to get this loaded and ready to go. So yeah, we'll take a break here real quick and we'll start Eegah.
WebTV is so easy, anyone can use it. Let's say you're an awards judge for daytime television. With WebTV, you can look up a website and watch television at the same time. And since you're so busy with your judging duties, WebTV can even remind you to watch a show, like this one. Not that you're forgetful or anything.
WebTV service, the internet, television, and more.
People often ask, what's the real Bill Shatner like? I tell them, find out with WebTV. You could watch one of my many shows and be on the internet at the same time. Looking up websites about Shatner, the author, Willie the Cowboy, and yes, Bill the rock star. Of course, you could look up other websites and watch other shows. But why?
WebTV service, the internet, television, and more.
Hi, Roxy. What are you doing in town? Thought I was supposed to meet you up at the club.
Well, you still are. I just bought myself a new swimming suit tonight.
Oh?
Yes. See?
That? Well, I get off work in 10 minutes.
Follow me out then.
Follow you? Listen, I can change clothes and beat you out there. That's my girl. Her father's Robert I. Miller. Writes all those adventure books. You ought to see her swim.
Hey!
Gee, I sure am sorry, sir. I guess I was thinking about having dinner with my girl. She lives up at the club. Roxy, it's me, Tom.
Oh, Tommy. Oh.
What's the matter? What happened?
Oh, is he gone?
Who?
Is he?
I don't see anybody. Just take it easy and tell me what happened.
I saw a giant.
What?
Well, I did. Honest, I saw a giant. No, it was right in the middle of the road. Not a half mile from here. He doesn't believe me.
You didn't really expect anyone to, did you, Miss Miller?
Why not? It's the truth.
Honey, a prehistoric monster is a rather large order to swallow.
Dad, I didn't say he was a monster. He was a giant. You know, a caveman.
Club and all, eh?
Yes.
What my daughter saw, she saw. Now, let's just let it go at that.
Okay. But if you see your giant again, let me know in time to take some pictures.
She will.
Dad, you don't believe me either.
Roxy, of course I believe you. I believe you saw something.
Well, I saw a giant. A prehistoric giant.
How about it, Tom? What'd you see?
Like I told you, Mr. Miller, I wasn't there until afterwards.
Tommy Nelson, I know what I saw.
Sure, Roxy, but I mean giants.
There were giants. The Bible says so.
Yes, it does, in the book of Genesis. Something about in those days, giants walked the earth.
Well, then.
Maybe we can get some flashlights and go out and take a look for ourselves. Huh?
No, this thing can wait until morning. Now, you kids go and take your swim before the pool closes.
In the morning now.
It's a promise.
Dad still doesn't believe me.
Sure he does.
And neither do you.
I swear on my Elvis Presley LP. How big did you say he was?
Oh, bigger than anybody you ever saw.
I bet you were scared, huh?
A little. But I had the funniest feeling he wouldn't hurt me.
Yeah?
In fact, I thought it was kind of cute.
Oh!
Couldn't you have imagined the whole thing?
No.
Now, let's be realistic about this. You said yourself that you fainted. Isn't it possible that you dreamed this whole idea?
No, Dad, I didn't. There was a giant.
Now, I don't want to call this story of yours a lot of foolishness, and I haven't so far, have I?
No.
But if there were a giant, if anyone at all had
Miller,
been here...
come here.
What'd you find?
I don't know. It sure looks like a footprint, though.
Well, let me see. Look, there's the heel, and there's the toes.
Look at the size of that. It must have been made by
Say it.
a giant.
What did I tell you? And that's for finding it.
I'll find the big boy himself for you if you feel like that.
He left the road right here. Watch out for snakes.
Ooh!
Better go back to the car.
No! He's my giant.
Holy cow, he was standing right here watching us. And then he turned and took off for...
Shadow Mountain. Do you suppose that's where he lives?
It's possible. That would account for his never having been seen before.
It's too bad we didn't bring the doom buggy. We'd go after him.
What for?
Try to get some pictures. Maybe even to bring him back. A lot of people aren't going to believe this giant jazz.
No, we're not sending about this, you understand?
Why not? After the way everyone laughed at me.
Your turn will come. I'm going up on Shadow Mountain with a camera.
Are you going to write a book about the giant, Mr. Miller?
That's the idea, Tom.
I'll take you up there. My doom buggy's all ready to go.
No, thanks.
It is. I just gave it the works.
There's no offense, son. But I'd like to take this trip in something a little bit safer. I'll see you in about 2 days at the most.
Well, please take care of yourself.
Now, my credit cards are in the desk drawer. You make sure you leave them there.
This thing's supposed to be safer than my dune buggy?
All right, Kruger, let's go. Now, don't you forget, I want you to meet me at the mouth of Deep Canyon tomorrow at 4.
No! No, no. No, no.
I love you, Vicky. You know I do. My whole life has changed. Though the first day we met was my last day with you. Vicky, oh Vicky, what have I done? Why can't we make up? We can have so much fun. If you don't love me, I was a fool. Oh, Vicky, you are my love. Vicky, oh, Vicky, I'm so alone. If you could just talk to me, if I could just call you on the phone, would you give one more chance to a fool? Oh, Vicky, you are my love. You are my love. Vicky,
Hello? Yes? Dad'll understand. It's just one of those things. Just a minute, please. Do you know where Deep Canyon is?
Yeah?
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. I've been there lots of times. Why?
Don't worry, Mr. Kruger. I'll take care of it. Yes. Thanks for calling. Goodbye.
What's up?
That was Mr. Kruger from the airport. The helicopter blew a gasket or something. He won't be able to pick Dad up.
At Deep Canyon?
Yes.
No problem. We'll get the dune buggy and we'll whiz right out there.
This is whizzing?
Wait till we get off the highway. Hang on to your garter belt.
But there's no road here.
This is what the buggy was made for. My tires are filled with water.
To keep him cool?
No, the weight gives me traction in the sand. Watch this.
Dad's waiting. There you are, Deep Canyon. I don't see Dad anyplace.
Maybe we're early.
It's past 4:30.
Take it easy on that water.
Well, I don't want it to dry out before Dad gets here. And don't you eat anymore.
Okay.
It's 9 o'clock. What do you suppose happened?
Oh, nothing happened. He's not coming on a bus, you know. You can't expect him to be right on the dot.
I know, but he should have made it before dark.
Don't worry about it. He'll see the campfire and come walking in on us any minute now.
That's what you said 2 hours ago.
Well, he will.
Well, if you believe that, what's the idea of the bedrolls?
Look, I carry all this junk in the buggy anyway, so you might as well get some use out of it.
I'm not sleepy.
So just lie down, take a rest for a while. I'll keep the fire going.
Hey, what are you doing with that?
I always carry a gun in the desert. There's coyotes around a camp.
put it away. We're not playing cowboy.
You know there's mountain lions around here, too.
Well, they won't come near a fire, I know that much. And I'm not going to have you take a shot at something that turns out to be dead.
Okay. I'll put it away in one condition, that you crawl in and get some rest.
Okay.
If I had 1,000 paintings in a marble gallery, every single picture would be a Valerie. Vitamins are good, they say, and so's a calorie. But I'd feel like a tiger on one kiss from Valerie. I couldn't stand tomorrow, and they could have today. If someone took my Valerie a half a mile away. If I had $1 billion and a banker's salary, I'd spend it all on flowers to give to Valerie.
Now, who's Valerie?
Well, now, wouldn't you like to know?
Tom. Tom.
Yeah.
Do you suppose Dad found the giant? Or the giant found him?
Nah. Giant probably is way up in the mountain. Your dad wasn't going that far.
I guess not.
Oh, it's my transistor. Something's wrong with it.
No kidding.
Yeah, sometimes a bump starts it off and you gotta hit it again to stop it. Oh, I must have bumped it again.
You must have. Hey, have you been at this? We were saving for Dad.
What?
The stew.
I didn't touch it.
Well, I sure didn't. And look at... What'd you do that for?
Listen, if he comes back for that club, we don't want to be anywhere around here.
Dad's camera.
Are you sure it is?
Well, I borrowed it enough. Look at the way it's smashed.
Well, he could have dropped it.
Well, then why didn't he pick it up?
Well, it's broken. It's no good to him.
Oh, well, it's also insured. Let's not kid ourselves.
Let's not jump to conclusions either. Come on, let's try that extra vine. Go! Or the other. What do you think?
I don't know.
Well, I'll climb up their ways and see if the buggy can get through. No, you better stay here.
No.
There's no use in both of us going. We gotta come back for the buggy anyway.
Well, then we'll come back. I'm not going to sit here doing nothing.
Oh, women. Look, you stay here with the buggy.
Nope.
And drive it up to meet me when I give you the signal. That'll save us both a trip. Come on.
Well, okay.
Ah, the gun. Toss it. Give me a blast in that horn if you see anything.
Don't worry about that.
Roxy! Roxy! Roxy, where are you?
Roxy. Roxy. Roxy? Roxy!
Dad! Oh, Dad!
Oh,
Oh, are you hurt?
I think my collarbone's broken.
Here, let me help you.
How did you get here?
Well, we came looking for you, and we were both so worried that we didn't know what to do.
No, no. No. No, no. No, no. She's mine. She's mine.
He understands you.
We got a beautiful friendship going. Take it easy.
Dad!
Don't do anything to scare him.
Me scare him?
Smile. Smile. He likes your perfume.
Smell all you want. Go ahead.
What became of the others?
What others?
Keep smiling. You didn't come out here alone, did you?
No. Tom's with me. I mean, he's out there
Hold
someplace.
still. He's just curious. Hold still.
It's
Hold
real,
it, Roxy.
see?
Looking.
What's he doing?
Looking for lice, I believe.
Oh, really?
Careful, honey. Take it easy. He won't hurt you.
He hurt you.
No, I did that myself when I fell on the camera.
Dad, I think you better break this up before I scream.
Tell him you're hungry.
I'm not.
Well, think of the alternative.
I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. Hungry. What are those?
Those are his relatives.
They're dead.
Yes, apparently for some time.
Eegah, Cold, Quagorum,
Come on, Dad. Let's make a run for it.
It won't work. The entrance is blocked.
Oh, what are we going to do?
I don't know. But we'll think it's something. He's telling his family all about you. He told them about me last night.
Think how lonely he must be.
I know whatever he is, he's a human being.
What'll I do?
It'll be all right. Play it by ear, but don't upset him.
Okay.
He's telling them he has guests for dinner.
How do you do?
Well, that one looked like a very important ancestor. Shake hands with him, Roxy.
Oh, Dad. Oh, pleased to meet you. Doesn't he know they're dead?
I think so. He just can't make himself accept it.
I'm not having any trouble. And how are you feeling today? Oh, that's fine.
I can't eat any more of this.
Fake it.
That's what I've been doing. Now I'm getting sick.
Eegah.
Is that his name?
It might be. That's the word he says most of the time. Eegah.
Oh, Dad, no. That's all I need now is a good drink of sulfur water.
Ooh, I don't see how anybody could drink that horrible stuff.
I guess it can't hurt me.
Make it last as long as you can. He won't hurt you if you're doing something.
A prehistoric gentleman, huh? Thank you. Well, here's to you. Ugh. This water doesn't make you strong. You have to be strong to drink in the first place. No, I'm still thirsty. Thank you. That does
What is it?
Believe it or not, Dad, I'm going to look at his etchings. Oh, this is nice. No. This. Nice. I see what you mean. Dad,
What is it?
look at this drawing. It's me in my car. This one is me.
Roxy! Roxy!
If Eegah makes me drink any more of this sulfur water, I'll die.
We've got to keep him busy.
I know.
And it's not so bad, as a matter of fact. A little bitter. It seems to have a certain quality that's good for you. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the sulfur in these walls isn't what's kept these giants alive all these years.
You mean these giants have always been here?
Where have you seen those before?
In that cave in France.
Exactly.
Sure.
Same style, same everything. Definitely prehistoric. Yes, I'd say that he and his tribe have always been here.
Are there others?
No, he's the last one.
How can you be sure?
I took a good look at his family. From the condition of the shrouds, I'd say the last one died 50, 100 years ago.
How old does that make him?
Oh, I wouldn't even guess. Here it comes. Stimlo.
No.
Roxy?
Oh, it's you, Dad.
Go see if the rock's in place. He's gone. Now's our chance.
It's there. What are we going to do? What can I do?
Help me back. I gotta sit down. No. Don't touch it.
It's got to be tied up or something, doesn't it?
There's some aspirin in my beer bag.
I don't see it.
He brought it here. Must be around someplace. Keep looking. You probably hid it somewhere.
Oh, here it is.
The aspirin's in that small pocket.
Drink a lot of water. It'll give you strength.
It won't knit bones, honey.
It's got to be tied up with something, doesn't it?
Oh, it feels pretty good now.
Liar.
That's no way to talk to your
The
father.
trouble with you is I spoiled you.
You sure did.
What can I do?
Nothing. I'll just sit here.
How about if I washed your face? Or gave you a shave? It'll make you feel better. You've got all your junk here.
Okay. Shave down. Look, before he has a chance to block the entrance, I'll get his attention. You run
And
out.
leave you?
Do as I tell you.
Not this time, Dad.
You were lucky last night. He's had time to think about you.
I'm not going to leave you to get your head bashed in. My father didn't raise me that way. He brought me flowers.
We've got to get his mind on something else. Make a production out of it. Sing, hum, whistle. Come on. Bring him, keep busy. Here he comes. He's interested. He almost forgot to shut the door.
Well, that doesn't say much for my sex appeal. You're running out of whiskers. Now I suppose he wants a shave.
Good. Give it to him.
Anything to please a customer.
Try these. Here. There.
Monique, how come you go after you crunch? Planters cheese balls taste divine. Better than those. Get your act together. Planters do taste better. Cheesy. Crunchy. They're Planters. Now you are following my lead.
Planters cheese balls and crunchy cheese curls. More after every crunch.
They're mine. Nabisco.
My husband notices every part of a woman's appearance, mine or anyone else's, and he noticed that Dove made my skin feel softer.
We asked women across America to give up their ordinary soap and take the Dove 7-day test.
My soap was drying my face, and I didn't realize it. It feels much softer and creamier with Dove.
Dove is 1/4 moisturizing cream. It can give you softer, smoother skin in 7 days.
After using Dove for 7 days, my skin feels soft, very soft, like a baby's skin.
For softer, smoother skin, switch to Dove.
Roaches all over the kitchen!
Fleas all over the living room. What do you do for large rooms?
Quick, get Black Flag Room Fogger. Covers a 33% larger area than the leading fogger. Automatically kills flying insects, crawling insects.
All clear in the kitchen!
All clear in the living room!
Black Flag Large Area Room Fogger or Twin Pack for smaller rooms. Kills a large room full of bugs automatically.
Every night next week at Starlight, see the Neil Simon, Marvin Hamlish musical hit, They're Playing Our Song, starring TV's Anson Williams, better known as Potsy on Happy Days, and Leslie Easterbrook of Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, they're playing my song.
Order tickets early. It's your last chance to see a musical at Starlight this summer. Tickets at all Jones stores or call 421-7500 for instant charge. They're Playing Our Song at Starlight next week only.
People have tried a lot of things to wake up the flavor of tired tacos. They've tried taco sauce, after taco sauce, after taco sauce. But now there's new paste taco sauce. Use it instead of dry seasoning for a moist taco filling. Then for more spicy, real Mexican flavor, just pour it on top. New paste taco sauce in mild, medium, or hot. It wakes up tired tacos like no other taco sauce can.
You got the velvet touch, Blue Balls. And when I sneeze so much, Blue Balls. It's soft and smooth, so smooth. It really soothes, it soothes. The velvet touch.
Compare new Velvet Touch Puffs to old Puffs. You'll agree new Puffs feel smoother, plush like velvet, softer than ever.
New Puffs.
If you're paying too much for your auto insurance because of your driving record, age, or where you live, call 231-1800. No Fault Insurance Services.
Roxy!
Better watch him with that shaving balm.
Sit down.
Roxy! Roxy!
You did a better job of shaving him, Roxy.
There.
There's no way of telling how old that fellow is.
You're handsome.
I warn you, Roxy, don't upset him.
Tell me some more about your etchings. You like the pretty smell? Here, this is loaded with perfume. I'm going to try and get him to move the rock. These smell pretty too. Where did you get them? Out there? Yes, I really think you should put them in water. I guess you're right. There are plenty more out there. Here, look at this. Look. See? Take it. I'll bet you haven't seen anything like that before. Don't you think it's pretty? Do you like it?
Give him something else.
Oh. What? I haven't found anything else. Wait. Here. That was a mistake. Don't get the idea I don't like you, but my father. He can see us. See. Yes, that's the idea. You'll just move the rock. We can go outside. Oh. No! Oh, Eegah. Outside. You and me. Outside.
No, save yourself.
I'll keep him so busy he'll forget the rock.
Once you're outside, run.
Come on. Outside.
buggies just down the canyon.
I can do it. Go on.
Tom!
Cool it, Roxy. Everything's all right.
Dad!
He's okay. He's waiting for us.
Hi, kids.
Dad!
Run, kids, run. It won't start.
Let me.
Hurry!
What's wrong with it?
I rigged it so nobody could steal it.
Out here?
Dead end.
okay?
Honey?
Just fine, Dad.
Wowee, there he is. So long, High Pockets.
Sarge, you're drunk. Give me the keys to the car.
No, baby, I just had one. That's all, just one, baby, that's all. I've just had one.
One bottle.
Hey, baby.
You've had enough.
Well, I'll tell you when I've had enough. You do me a great injustice. The keys. I've had enough.
Roxy!
I'm ready, Dad.
Well, I'm not. You're going to have to help me. I can't manage the tie.
Here, I'll do it. Does it have to be this one?
Young lady, that happens to be one of my favorite ties.
But the color.
You gave it to me 4 years ago.
Oh, why, it's lovely. Are you sure you're feeling well enough to go out tonight?
Honey, we've got to go out.
Well, it's not anything special. It's just a party.
Your whole gang will be there.
Yeah.
You can't avoid them forever.
No.
Some of them laugh a little.
Well, if I know Agnes Henderson, she'll laugh a lot. What'll happen to him?
I don't know, but I'm certain we're doing the right thing. If we were to reveal that a giant actually exists, there'd be a whole army out there tracking him down like an animal.
No, they wouldn't. We wouldn't let them.
Honey, he's from another age, another eon. Come in.
Hello, Mr. Miller.
Hello, Tom.
Wowdy, wow, wow! You sure look swell, Roxy.
Thank you. I'll only be a minute.
Is something wrong, Mr. Miller?
We're just talking about our little adventure.
Oh, I see.
You do?
Well, sure. A girl like Roxy don't get over a thing like that right away.
Doesn't.
That's what I say. She's got to get her mind off it. And this hop tonight'll help.
Hop?
Yeah, my combo's gonna be there. Man, they swing.
So I understand.
I'm ready.
Well, let's split then. Mr. Miller, I got my dad's wheels tonight.
Really? Do they fit on your car?
You're funny, Mr. Miller. Real funny.
Grrr.
What's he doing in here? Call the police! Police! Call the police!
Hey, wait a minute, friend. What is this, a masquerade?
That is Miller's giant, darling.
Oh, come on, you can talk plainer than that. Look out, Mr. Cushman, he's for real. What did he say?
He's real.
Of course, he's real.
Jerry, quick, call the police. There's some kind of giant here.
Go! The bungo!
Large man or giant creating disturbance. Proceed with extreme caution.
At the old rock house on the Brownsville Road, crazy things happen according to the code. You turn to the left at the sign of the toad, to the empty old house on the Brownsville Road. The old rock house on the Brownsville Road, crazy things happen according to the code. The code of the ghost, that's the sign of the toad. Nobody lives on the Brownsville Road. Oh, they scream in this way and they bring in the day, and the weird sounds make you shiver. They dance and they sing till the wild ones ring, and the noise goes down to the river. You see, nobody lives on the Brownsville Road. They grin and they rave of the cold, cold grave, and they do the razzle-attack. Their neck bones click as they swing the chicks, a rockin' to the Brownsville jazz. At the old rock house on the Brownsville Road, a crazy thing.
I don't blame you in the least.
Oh, it's you, Dad.
At the sign of the toad, nobody lives on the Brownsville Road. Like nobody lives there. Dig?
No, I don't. I agree with you 100%. But perhaps we should be a little more discreet about it.
What on earth are you talking about?
Getting as far away as possible from that music. It's a good idea, but we're guests here.
No, the music's wonderful. I could listen to Tom sing by the hour.
And you have.
I just wanted some fresh air, that's all.
Is it, honey?
No. Dad, I've got the funniest feeling.
What is it?
I can't describe it, but I just know something's happened to him.
Him?
Eegah, the giant, or whatever he is. Something's happened to him.
Roxy, look at me. I love you very much. You're more like your mother every day. Every living thing was her personal concern, and she worried about them.
That's just it, Dad. But just see, worry isn't the feeling that I have. I don't know what it is. He's a creature. Well, you just have to look at him to see that. He even tried to kill us. But yet...
You can't get him out of your mind. That's my job for about 2 more years, if I can hold on to you that long. Then it'll be up to somebody else. Maybe him, huh?
Hey! Where you been? I was belting out a tune just for you in there. I look up and you're gone.
We can hear every word, Tom. I said hear, not understand.
You're funny, Mr. Miller. Really funny. Come on, Roxy, let's dance.
Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
I thought I heard sirens.
Oh, that's Dino's sax. It leaks.
No, mister. Don't.
Charlie, look out!
Don't shoot, Charlie!
If I didn't know they were dancing, I'd swear this was a fight. What? I say, looks like a fight. My boy is a good dancer.
I'm gonna deck you. She's my girl. I'm gonna smash. Look. Marty Lasher! Take the crew! Take the crew! Let's all get him! Come on, you guys! All right!
Eegah! Eegah! Oh, no, don't stop, Eegah!
Come on, let's go!
No, no! No!
There he is! Hold! Hold, or I'll fire!
Don't shoot! He just understand! Oh, no!
Poor devil.
Remember, I love you.
Where did he come from?
Is he real?
Who is he?
Yes, he was real. It says so in the book of Genesis. There were giants in the earth in those days. Chapter 4, verse 32.
Well, hopefully now you understand why I like to run bits of this one during Ben's Junk episodes. Not only is it in color, I think it's amusing. I'm sure there's going to be some argument about that in the comments here. There always seems to be a few that don't quite get these old movies, but yeah, that's okay. Anyway, I mentioned in the chat there that there was a future 70s pop star lurking in Arch's band. So one of the guitarists was this guy, Alan O'Day. And he had a '1 tune in 1977 called Undercover Angel. If you listen to the oldies station enough, you've heard it at some point. I consider it one of the two great 70s sleaze pop tunes. The other being, if you're curious, Moonlight Feels Right by Starbuck. But anyway, yeah. Now, as for Arch Hall Jr., perhaps unsurprisingly, once he reached legal age and he wasn't under his father's thumb anymore, he decided to retire from both acting and, yeah, more or less retire from music. He has, done some stuff for fun here and there, but yes, he wound up becoming a pilot, and I believe he was both a commercial airline pilot, regular like United Airlines or one of the big, commercial flight people, and I believe he also worked for FedEx. And he is, to the best of my knowledge, as of my making this, as of this live stream here, he is alive and well. And if you are really curious, there is a Blu-ray of Eegah that's out, and there is a nice extended interview with Arch Hall Jr. in there. So anyway, that is going to be it for this installment of the Archiveland Public Domain Theater. So next time I do this, which should be the last Thursday of this month, we're going to do a little back to school thing, if I can get it together. I think I got a good one, and it's another schlock fest. Be prepared for, actually, I believe it was another one that appeared on Mystery Science Theater 3000, so be prepared to have a little fun in the comments, too, while that's going on. But I'll reveal that one later. It has appeared on at least a Ben's Junk in the fairly recent past, so see if you can pick that one out. Anyway, that is it for tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and turn off the transmitter for the night. I'm going to sign off, KLAK. So I'll see y'all later. This is station KLAK, Channel 31, Archiveland, concluding another day of broadcasting. This station is owned and operated by Minadian Media Mutual of Midwestern Middle Management. Our station is located in a rundown, flood-prone split level somewhere in South Dakota, with our transmitter located out the back of a JVC HR S7600U SVHS deck at an effective radiated power of 3/20ths of a watt. KLAK is also a member in good standing of the Television Code, despite being out of practice for decades now. We now invite you to join us on KLAK Radio 640 and sometimes 1240 on your AM dial for music all night. On behalf of the staff of KLAK TV, a staff of one, I now bid you good night. And now, our national anthem.